Hello friends and welcome back to Against the Storm Overexplained, where today we are coming up on the end of our first cycle. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we've done all the tutorials, and we are heading down to this bronze seal right here. And I think we're going to have to move to this Royal Woodlands tile, maybe here or here. I would love to do the Scarlet Orchard, but we only have 2 spaces of movement, and we have to be able to hit this, this seal in the next cycle. Not in the next cycle, after this next town. So I think we're just going to go ahead and go Royal Woodlands, but we're going to kick the difficulty up to Viceroy. So we can still get Blight Rot and Corruption, but it happens a little bit more quickly. It's a little bit more devastating when it does happen. And we're going to go with the all-human caravan this time, because the Royal Woodlands has so much in the way of fertile soil. We'll also grab some bonus people, some extra food, and some extra wood. We're going to get some experience, we're going to get some seal fragments and some food stockpiles. We only get 1 positive condition and 4 negatives. Let's get going. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Hailstorm, which means we need to keep everybody housed. We've got Unyielding Corruption. Favoring is unavailable while the hearth is being corrupted at 3. Blight Rot Infection. At 3, whenever a villager dies or leaves, we'll get 2 Blight Rot Cysts. And then Rot from the Sky. So we want to try to keep our hostility kind of low for this one. There we go. Do we have a nice spot for houses? It looks like this is a good spot right here. Alright, we've got dangerous glades up here, out here. Mostly we're surrounded by normal glades, which kind of sucks. I think we're going to go ahead and expand out in this direction so we can hit these 2 dangerous glades. So we're going to go ahead and drop a woodcutter camp here, and a second one back here just to gather wood. We'll drop 1 decoration out here. Nope, not the post. I wanted to make the crude workstation. There we go. Should be good for the time being. We brought a lot of extra food, so I don't need to start gathering these mushrooms just yet. 3 grain per minute at the very beginning of the game is excellent. It means that if we do start getting farms going, we can focus a little bit less on grain and a little bit more on vegetables or herbs or whatever else. First orders. Funding the expedition. 5 tools gets us there. Or we can do camps, which we've done before. Let's do the funding the expedition. And we're going to keep an eye out for other orders that give us tools as a reward. So for example, Lost in the Woods here. Discover 2 glades, rebuild or salvage 1 building. We'll get 6 tools out of it, which we can then use to finish funding the expedition. Hey, if we're going to be doing glade events anyway... Pack of building materials, pack of building materials. This one will give me more people. I think we're going to go with big delivery for this one. Okay, we've got our first soil here, our first fertile ground. And then from here we can split out into these two dangerous glades and possibly this third one here if we need to. So we're going to clear this place out. Okay, so we've got the small farm, we've also got the herb garden, both of which are excellent. I think I'm going to start with the herb garden this time since I already have grain coming in. We're going to grab the lumber mill. We'll grab the provisioner. So we're going to set a limit, as usual, of 10 on each. Start building our Tier 2 materials. I think we're going to cut into this glade here next. No particular reason. But since we're moving on in that direction, we're going to make our trading post just to make sure that we've got whatever materials we need for whatever dangerous event we got going up there. We'll go ahead and favor the lizards for a little bit, just to make sure nobody leaves. I'm going to set you to fell all trees to get into there. For each dangerous or forbidden glade event, we get 40 grain and 40 meat. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that one. And hey, we're just at the beginning of the drizzle. So we're going to grab 2 humans. And we're going to start making some herbs. Stonecutter Camp has run out of stuff, so we're going to delete it. Okay, we've got more fertile soil. We've got a weaver. And we've got this withered tree that we can either cleanse, or we can cut it down, which spawns blight rot cysts. Also gives us +2 to herb production. Yeah, we're definitely doing this one. So we're going to cut it down. And we just got to make sure that we're getting ready to deal with blight rot as it comes. So we're going to go ahead and make, or at least set down, one of these posts. Okay, we got people waiting. We got a couple of harpies. We're gonna get a human and a harpy in here. What I really need are planks, which you have, but I can also just kind of make them myself. On the other hand, 8 planks right now would be super, super useful. On the higher difficulties, you don't want to be relying on the traders to give you what you need, but, like, that seems like a reasonable trade to me. Because that will finish our Lost in the Woods order, which will then finish the Funding the Expedition order. Speaking of orders, looks like we're either doing some sacrificing or we're doing some coal and building materials. Let's go with the sacrifice. Provisions for the Lizard Clan gives us both extra lizards and a resolve bonus to them. So I think we're going to do that. And then we need to figure out what we're putting in there. Possibly another herb garden, or possibly if we get a new blueprint. In fact, do you have a blueprint? You don't. Okay, just checking. Bye, Farlif. Nice. Okay, so Lost in the Woods is done. That'll get us our tools, which we can use to finish funding the expedition. And I think small farm is probably the way to go. Plantation is also excellent, but I think we're going to go small farm. We already have something that makes flour, so we're going to go with cookhouse. There we go. Although, actually, I probably don't want this path to go this way, because I feel like I'm going to be making the farm right there. Yeah. Lumber mill's up and running. So we're just going to kind of stabilize here for a little bit. We're going to stop making planks at the crude workstation, and we're going to drop, I think, 1 person. Start making planks. We don't really have anything to make cloth with yet, but the weaver, which sadly I can't move, will end up being a big part of that. We're going to start making a little bit of purging fire, but only a little bit, because we don't want to end up in a spot where we were at last time where we had no wood. We're back into the storm, so I unassigned all of my woodcutters. I'm now putting in enough so that it stays at hostility level 1. But if I do one more, then it goes into 2, which I don't want. So I'm going to stay there. Harpy resolve is still low, though. So I guess I'm going to have to deal with that. For every 20 felled trees, global resolve is increased by 3 for 120 seconds. Well, we are doing a lot of wood cutting, so let's do that. We're waiting on new people to come in. We're also finishing up with this tree. And in fact, we do need to sacrifice oil, so I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that. $16. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we're done sacrificing oil. Now we just need to get some coal so that we can sacrifice that as well. Couple of new people. Which we can use to start cutting these trees down here. Now, you're going to be making mostly flour, but we are also, yeah, we're making some packs of provisions here. How many do I need? I need 10. So we're going to set the limit at 10. And we'll start making some flour and some provisions. $50 treatment or 3 ancient tablets. Neither of these is particularly likely. I'm just going to go ahead and hit lost knowledge. And then let's go with advanced logistics, and that means we're going to start making some rain collectors. Sahilda, welcome. Herbalist camp, nothing I really need. How am I doing on food? Not great, but not bad. I do need to start making some higher tier food, I think. So we're going to set up our cookhouse. And then our next big thing is to move into this dangerous glade up here. Cookhouse is done. We've got flour, we've got herbs, we've got roots, we're making biscuits. At least as soon as the storm starts, and we get rid of all of our woodcutters. Almost done with those packs of provisions. Firing all our woodworkers. Still having some issues. There we go. By putting these lizards here, I've gotten them to a safe spot. And they're going to start making biscuits like there's no tomorrow. In fact, let's go ahead and connect the pipes. And And we're going to juggle a little bit with these harpies. So we're going to give them a little bit of time under favor. We're halfway through the storm. I think that should be enough for us. I also happen to know that harpies enjoy working with cloth, so that should help as well. And that gets us to the drizzle. We're going to stop making packs of provisions. We're going to do the aid for the lizard clan, but also a cornerstone. Traders will arrive slower, but global production speed is faster. I think that's good for us right now. Not one I would normally pick, but one that I am picking this time around. Alright, let's get into the next glade, see what there is to see. Making biscuits. Making drizzle water. We are low on food, but we should be able to finish that, or have less problems with that once the biscuits start getting rolling. Alright, what do we got? We got meat, we got vegetables, we got more fertile ground, which is nice. In fact, we're immediately going to begin sort of carving out that. And then we've got this Totem of Denial. Counts as a global resolve bonus. We don't currently have any of the stuff that we need for it. And if we burn it down, we get skewers and ancient tablets. So I think that's going to be the thing. We'll go ahead and burn it down with planks. There we go. Brewery would be excellent. I think that's probably where we're going. Got new people coming in. More grain is always nice. But I think I want the direct food. Yeah, so it looks like we've got plenty of grain. What we need is more herbs. So I think that's what this is going to be. We're going to end up making another herb garden up here. Aesthetic decorations, 20 of them. That should be pretty easy. Just takes a lot of planks. You can stop making fabric now. Almost there on the brewery. Which means we're going to need to start making a vessel of some sort, right? We need to be able to make pottery, or we've got plenty of barrels, so that's good. We don't need the brewery to be fully staffed. being able to make some ale and some pickles is good. We're going to limit ale to 50 for now. Okay, that sound tells me that there are some blight rot cysts out there. So we'll drop a couple of people into our blight post. I still need to cut down that one tree so I can make my herb garden there. Beginning to get some low resolve. And we have a bunch of deaths because we have some homeless folks. Okay, so that was my bad. We are immediately gonna start sacrificing wood to bring this back down to 1, so that doesn't happen again. It's fine. No big deal. That said, it is time for us to build more housing. God, that's ugly. But it'll work, and that's all that matters. We're going to disconnect this rain engine for a minute because I need to get 35 drizzle water stored up. We'll grab generous gifts as well. Getting some high resolve from the lizards. And now, yes, we can make our herb garden right here. And we're gonna kick up the priority of that because I want to make it immediately. Now, packs of building materials. That's our next sort of thing. We're gonna drop a makeshift post, and that should be able to get us there. This is far enough away from the main warehouse that I think it's worthwhile making a small warehouse here. And now that we've got so many planks, we're going to start making some decorations. Again, my favorite aesthetic decoration is the garden because it's 4 at once. And I need to make 5 of these to get to my 20 aesthetic goal. Alright. We got newcomers waiting. We'll pick up the one that gets us more cloth. Yeah. We'll turn in our advanced logistics order. Pick up the tavern. Now we just need space for the tavern. Probably over here. We'll just take out this whole area. We'll set up the tavern right there. Now I'm going to wait until the storm to start putting people in here, so that in the meantime I've got plenty of builders. Aesthetic decoration's done. For plenty of amber, so that's nice. Clothier. And we'll set it up right next to our brand new warehouse. So we should be able to start. We should be able to start getting our resolve under control. We'll go ahead and grab that geyser. Nope, don't really have any harpies left, so we're going to put a couple of people into the clothier, and you're going to make all coats all the time. Sother, welcome. I've got some money for you. I would love plus 25% to clearance, because the clearance is when I harvest all of my food, so we're definitely going to pick that up. I like spiced ale since we are going to be going for leisure. Is it a thing that I can realistically get? Not really. I don't really need wildfire essence. I could ditch my ancient tablets, which would get me there, but I do want to hold on to the ancient tablets for lost knowledge, so I think I'm okay where I'm at. One last order. Pastries or farming? Packs of crops or lots of pie and biscuits? Well, we're already doing a lot of biscuits, so we'll go with pastries. See if we can get ourselves to a place where we're making pies. Okay, so all this hostility is happening. We do have no homeless folks, so that's good. I'm a little bit nervous about using that much wood that quickly, but we're getting there, right? We're about halfway there. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of turn it on and off. So we'll let it get down a little bit. Turn it back on. Let it raise. Turn it back off. Turn it back on. Let it raise a little bit. Turn it back off. Now, harpies are probably really happy with me because of the clothing, yeah. We're going to take you and start turning on that that engine again. We'll pick survivor bonding. You need planks. And we really need to be cognizant of our fuel at this point. Gotta make sure that we are getting the raw materials we need for those planks. We could always buy the planks as well. But I feel like once we have our tavern up and running, we should be pretty good to go. We still want building materials. How many do I need? 7.
Yeah.
Still need planks for the tavern. I think we're just going to go ahead and call the trader, see if we can get some more planks. Hi, Sahilda. There we go. So that'll increase everybody's resolve, and also we'll be turning ale into leisure. 1 more pack of building materials, please and thank you. I don't suppose I have any coal. No, of course I don't. Okay, we're going to fire you from this. We're going to turn in our packs of building materials. I think we're going to go with plantation, and I think we're going to go ahead and cut into a new glade. I think that's the right way to go. I still have a couple of unhoused folks, so I got to deal with that right away. Otherwise, some folks are going to die. There we go. Now we don't have any homeless folks. I feel like at this point I may as well keep chopping. I think the harpies will be fine. There we go. New cornerstone. For every 10 pie, you get jerky. No, I definitely want the advanced herbalism since I have 2 herbalist camp or gardens out there. Let's be a little bit more efficient with this route, I think. Don't forget to set fell all trees if you're trying to cut into a new glade. Okay, we've got a Forgotten Temple of the Sun that we can either excavate or we can praise the sun, which gets us the tablets that we need, so we're going to do that. Okay, we've got plenty of new people now. So let's see where folks are needed. Small herbalist camp. Cookhouse. Clothier. You, we can salvage, because we don't actually need another clothier.
See.
So we'll do that. We have over 100% corruption, so we got to make sure we've got 5 fuel ready to go. So we'll get ready for the storm. We do have another bit of land over here. So we're probably going to put a plantation right there as soon as this is gone. Or better yet, can I put it there? Yeah. Smokehouse might be a good plan. What's the bathhouse give me? Villagers with low resolve will leave slower. Global production rate is faster. Yeah, let's go with bathhouse. Actually, though, I don't really have any incense. Yeah, we're gonna go with the bathhouse. Put it right out here by this farm. Ancient tablets are done. That gives us pie. So if we can get just a little bit more pie, we should be able to finish up pastries. In fact, let's see if Sother has any pies for us. Sother does not have pies for us, unfortunately. You do have tea, though. So once we get the bathhouse up, that tea should be able to help us out. Because it turns tea into treatment, which harpies really love. But it looks like everybody is currently in a pretty good mood, at least until the storm started. We still have homeless folks, and I don't know that there's anything I can do about it at the moment. We're just going to put starting houses in any random spot where they can fit. Because the houses have to be within the bounds of the hearth. Burning down those blights. We're getting close, though. Getting close to that 100%. Yep, so we are going to get some people killed because of the blight. Let's watch what that looks like. Yeah. And this one's going all the way out here to take one of these farmers. Unfortunate. But I think we got this anyway. Like, I'm not too terribly worried. We'll get even more grain. And we really have to sort of redistribute people now that we've lost so many folks. Not that it really matters. Everyone who is left is super, super happy, so we should be able to finish up this run pretty quick. We'll go with the distillery. We got a lot of cysts, though. So we want to try to finish this up as soon as possible. We do need to sacrifice coal. We just picked some up. So I think we're going to go ahead and start that coal sacrifice right now. That's not what I meant. I meant sacrifice. Okay. We're almost there. We're so close. Pie is what we really need right now. Do I have any way to make pie? No, I don't have any buildings for that yet. I'm going to favor the harpies to get them up to the place where they're getting me more reputation. Still no pie. I'm going to buy all your tools. And we're going to start sending some of these. Yeah, that'll get me 0.75 reputation. I really want to finish this up before the next storm, if possible. That way both the humans and the harpies are getting new reputation. 30 seconds on this one. And that, friends, is the map. We got to level 7. So we'll pick up the Explorer's Lodge, the Druid Hut, and the ranch. We've got reinforced roads now, which are made out of copper. And a couple of new cornerstones. Gonna grab some XP from Deeds. Complete 30 orders. Win with these things. Win a game on Viceroy. Lovely. Upgrades. Just kind of beginning to build up my upgrades. There we go. Excellent. Okay. And I believe that at this point, we are now close enough to where our next one can be in the sealed forest just in time for the cycle to end, but we will do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time.